back here again at the home of Samsung, everyone. We are way past Christmas and we're approaching New Year's already. And with that, we're gonna have the very special discounts as this year ends and maybe a little bit of a Christmas extension. So, welcome back. It's Monday again. We know we might have Monday sickness, but these products are sure to heal you and make sure that you secure them before the year ends. We are at December 29, right, Mr. Shane? So it's just a few more days before the new year. Just, let's say, 3 more nights away, right? Including this night. So, again, for tonight, we're going to be live for the next hour. Make sure that you secure your products during this hour. And, of course, the code that we can still use during this last few days of December, well, LS-SAVEBIG. That's LS-SAVEBIG. And later, we're just going to demonstrate how to properly use the code and, of course, how to navigate through the Samsung Shop app. And just in case you are watching us for the first time, well, we can only check out the products here at the home of Samsung via our Samsung.com website or the Samsung Shop app. The instant discounts are applicable to those official platforms only, as well as the code. And for tonight, we're going to be featuring 5 amazing Samsung products. And of course, it's not just mobile phones. We're going to be extending to our gamers, our couch potatoes, and of course, something that will tie up the whole entertainment experience in our home. So with that, we have a soundbar up for highlighting as well for tonight. But all of these guys can be checked out with the code LS-SAVEBIG. And mind you guys that not only do we have these 5 products up for highlighting, we also have a lot more in our shopping bag icon down here. And if you're watching from our Facebook Live, just a reminder to you, check out via our Samsung.com website and Samsung Shop app. Alright, but you're gonna see the links as well on this part of the live. Alright, so tap on that right now and make sure you prepared your phones as well. But just in case you are watching from your laptop, prepare another tab for the Samsung.com website. But we're recommending for you to download the Samsung Shop app because every time we go live, we will notify you so you can check out first. Alright, so moving on again, we're going to be featuring 5 amazing products with the code LS-SAVEBIG. And this code is going to give us an additional discount, which is going to be depending on the type of device that you're going to check out. So for our mobile phones and tablets, it's going to give us an up to $30 off. And as for monitors, up to 5% off. And as for our digital home appliances, up to $80 off. Alright, so take note of those. And for tonight, we have the Galaxy S25 Plus, which is over here on my hand. We have our awesomely intelligent phone making a comeback for the end of the year, which is the Galaxy A56 5G. We have a good option monitor for you for our gamers who are looking for an affordable monitor. We have a 27-inch smart monitor M5 M50F FHD. We also have a TV option for tonight, which is the 77-inch OLED S95F 4K Samsung Vision AI Smart TV. And last but not the least, a soundbar. The Q Series soundbar, subwoofer, and rear speaker 2025 edition. So all of these guys can be checked out with the code LS-SAVEBIG. And later, we're going to check in the Samsung Shop app what are the instant discounts that we have for these devices. Of course, guys, when we say that these devices can be only checked out at these special prices, if you try to compare to the other platforms, well, they are at their most affordable here at the home of Samsung. And not only that, we also have our multi-buy offer still available during this 29th of December. And about the multi-buy offer, just in case you already watch us, you're already familiar with this. But for our new viewers, the multi-buy offer is actually going to give us an additional 20 to 30% off for our add-ons. Any add-on. And this is going to be applicable for an extensive range of products, of hero products, all right? But what matters is that you choose your best pairing, all right? So we might be recommending a few devices to you later, but make sure to really scour through the multi-buy offer page so you'll be able to select the best of the best device for you. But what we're sure is that this is not just actually, the minimum is 20 or 30%, but if you check in the Samsung Shop app, it's gonna be up to 40% depending on what type of add-on you are trying to check out. Well, isn't that exciting, right? And when we say that this multi-buy offer is applicable for an extensive range of products, well, take note of this list. We have the mobile phones and tablets, of course, coming in first. We have the multi-buy offer for the Galaxy Tab A11 series, both for the A11 5G and the Wi-Fi edition. We have it for our Galaxy Tab S11 series, both for the S11 Ultra and the S11. We have it for our Galaxy Tab S10 Lite, our Galaxy S25 series, which includes the S25 Edge, and last but not the least, the Galaxy Z series, which are all for the Fold 7, Flip 7, and Flip 7 FE. So actually, just for the mobile phones and tablets, the multi-buy offer is actually applicable for a lot already. So make sure you choose the best pairing for those devices. But not only do we have the multi-buy offer for our mobiles and tablets, we have it for our smart TVs, which are the following: the Neo QLED QN series, our OLED S series, the Frame/Frame Pro 4K, our QLED Q8F series, and last but not the least, the Crystal UHD U series. And as for refrigerators, we have the multi-buy offer for the FDR series, all-around cooling series, and the AI energy mode, and of course the twin cooling plus. So that's actually a lot. All of them can be searched via our Samsung.com website and Samsung Shop app. And a reminder for you who might haven't used their Climate 400 voucher yet. Yes, you can still use it during this live. And since we mentioned the refrigerators or digital home appliances last, well, let's quickly do a rundown of all the things that we can stack up for our digital home appliances. So first, we have the instant discount. Second, we have the LS-SAVEBIG code. And last but not the least, the Climate 400 voucher. So if you remember a while ago, we said that we can get an up to $80 of additional discount for using the code LS-SAVEBIG. And imagine topping it up with the Climate 400 voucher. So you're going to get an up to $480 of additional discount for our digital home appliances. Well, that's a lot. And of course, stacking up to that is our instant discount during this flash sale site-wide. So you're gonna get that super high discount that will make your appliances super affordable during this last few days of December. So make sure you stack up everything right now, all right? But if we have those three things for our digital home appliances, what about our mobile phones? What about our tablets? What about our watches? Well, if you've been enticed to switch to the Galaxy ecosystem, or if you've been getting tempted to upgrade your old Samsung Galaxy devices, well, you can actually trade in with us here from the home of Samsung. And you can get an up to $1,735 of additional discount if you choose to trade in your old devices with us. And you heard it right, we have let's call it trade-in. We have the trade-in promotion available for accepting other brands as well. So it's not just old Samsung Galaxy devices, guys. We know that the Galaxy ecosystem really elevates our experience in our creativity and our work. So we're recommending for you to switch right now. And for you to see the products that we are accepting or brands that we are accepting for trading in, just head over to the Samsung.com website or the Samsung Shop app and then tap yes for the trade-in, and then you will see the corresponding prices that we are giving for your devices. But of course, you might be curious. Well, for smartphones, we can get an up to $1,230 of additional discount by trading in. And as for tablets, that's up to $1,735. And last but not the least, for the watches and up to $430. Any brand, any condition, just answer our questions honestly and properly. All right. And before we dive into the prices of our devices, reminder to everyone that you can only check out these devices at these prices here from the home of Samsung, and you can only use our code LS-SAVEBIG in our official channels. All right. So if you are aware of someone who wants to upgrade their experience for their mobile phones, for their entertainment, well, might as well share this with those people right now. And before you check out, make sure you already have your own Samsung member account so you can have these benefits, which are the free delivery and the 0% interest installment plans, plus, of course, our Samsung rewards. Guys, the rewards will actually help you purchase more things in the future at a much more affordable price. So stack those rewards up right now. And with every purchase that we're making here from the home of Samsung, it is guaranteed that we have a reward. All right, so we're gonna start with our Galaxy S25 Plus, 256 gigabytes of storage, down to $1,298 from $1,478. This is the S25 Plus on my hand. Look at that. Amazing, right? So don't forget to use the code LS-SAVEBIG for it to get those additional discounts. Next up, we have our Galaxy A56 5G. 128 gigabytes of storage, down to $418 from $128. This is with the code LS-SAVEBIG already. Next up, we have our 27-inch smart monitor M5 M50F FHD, which is down to $245 from $448. That's actually a lot. That's why when we told you that we have an affordable monitor for tonight, well, it is indeed through this smart monitor. Next up, we have our 77-inch S95F 4K Samsung Vision AI Smart TV, down to $7,649 from $9,999. Wow, if you're looking for an extremely good TV right now, well, this is your option. Of course, we have the thing that will tie up our entertainment space, which is the Q-Series soundbar 11.1.4 channel subwoofer and rear speaker 2025 edition, currently down to $1,649 from $1,899. All of these can be checked out with the code LS-SAVEBIG, and remember the additional prices that we're giving to you when you use the code. For mobiles and tablets, up to $30 off. For monitors, an additional 5% off. And for digital home appliances, up to $80 off. So go now and check out. All right? And we're going to do our first product, which is, of course, one of the best middle-sized phone right now. Let's say practical for the price and of course balanced for the size, which is the Galaxy S25 Plus, 256 gigabytes of storage, from $1,478 down to $1,298. This is with the code already, so don't forget to actually use the code. And reminder to you, or just in case some people are coming in during this part of the live, you can actually check out the S25 Plus 256 gigabytes of storage with the following add-ons, so you get the best value for your money if you check out these add-ons along with the S25 Plus. And of course, you get to have a very integrated ecosystem when you buy these together. So we are recommending the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, which is down to $250.60, the Galaxy Watch 8 at $478.40, and last but not the least, the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2025 edition at $790.40. And yes, of course, we still have our Samsung Care Plus 2-year plan at 30% off, so it's down to $147. Do the checkout now. All right? And of course, if you want to know about the features of this phone, well, watch this video. guys have it. That is the Galaxy S25 Plus, and let's flash the price again, and of course the recommendations that we have for it. All right, so we have the Galaxy S25 Plus currently at $1,298, okay, down from $1,478. And of course the recommendations that we have for it, we have the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro at $250.60. We have the Galaxy Watch 8 at $478.40. And last but not the least, the Galaxy Watch Ultra at $790.40. Okay, so let's try to check it out now via our Samsung Shop app. Alright guys, this is just for the purpose of demonstration, just for you to locate the product quickly using our Samsung Shop app. What we told you guys before is that you can actually go to the live, but for us to really get to know the Samsung Shop app, we're just going to try to check it out via the search bar, because it's actually so easy to search for those products here in the home of Samsung. So let's tap Galaxy S25 Plus, and then let's tap the S25 Plus over here. Make sure you are tapping the correct device, which is over there. All right. And then let's choose the storage option. So for this demonstration, we're going to choose the 256 gigabytes of storage. And then for the color, I am a big fan of the navy blue edition. So let's tap navy blue. And of course, guys, you can trade in your old devices with us and get this. All right. So when you tap yes, you're going to see the selected brands that we have for trading in, and you're going to see the corresponding prices as well over this side. But for the purpose of demonstration, let's tap on no thanks for now. And then Samsung Care Plus, when you tap yes, you're going to see our special Samsung Care Plus at these discounted prices. But for the purpose of demonstration, let's tap on no thanks for now. And as you scroll down further, you're going to see our other amazing options on top of the instant discount plus the LS-SAVEBIG code. So we have the multi-buy offer again, and then of course the Google AI Pro free for 6 months, which is actually so helpful for syncing everything across all of your devices. And now let's tap buy now. And there you guys have it. We have the multi-buy offer. So let's quickly do a scan of all the things that we can check out with the S25 Ultra. So we have these cases as well. We have these watches and a lot of buds options. And then when we tap on continue, we're going to be directed to the cart where we will be using the code LS-SAVEBIG. And look at that, guys. On top of all those things that we have for the S25 Plus, we also have a free S25 Plus case. Well, would you look at that? We're just giving away these things now here from Samsung, huh? And then let's tap apply. Again, to use the code is by typing it in all capital letters, no spaces, and of course correct sequence. And you will see that you get to have the additional discount for it already. So the current price of the Galaxy S25 Plus, as what you are seeing here, is at $1,298. All right. So make sure to really use the code the way we typed it. All capital letters, no spaces, and correct sequence. And don't forget, guys, the multi-buy offer, which will actually make you experience the Galaxy ecosystem at a different level. So if you're thinking, well, I am an avid S25 Ultra user, yes, but sometimes I would love to have a slightly smaller phone but still with the best screen. Well, that's where the S25 Plus actually really comes in. With this, it's like, let's say, a remnant of the S25 Ultra. And of course, this just has a 6.7 inch, which is 0.2 inches down from the S25 Ultra screen. So it still gives you this large screen display, which is perfectly balanced. And of course, since this has this large display, well, it needs a good battery. With this S25 Plus, we have the 4,900 milliamp hours of battery, making it be built for full days of walking, shooting, and navigating. And if you do need to top up the S25 Plus, we have the 25-watt fast charging, so you don't lose time waiting. And of course, this is powered by Samsung's amazing cameras. This has the 50 megapixel main, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and telephoto lenses, which will give you the best of the best photos, even though this is falling a little back behind the S25 Ultra. Let's say it's the middle sibling of the S25 Ultra, but the 50 megapixel is very, very enough if you are a casual photographer or mobile photographer, because this is also powered by the Pro Visual Engine, so the photos will look stunning. So if you're thinking what's the main difference of the camera between from the S25 Ultra, well, the S25 Ultra exceeds up to 200 megapixel, which also has a 50 megapixel capacity. But if you're not looking to really use that 200 megapixel from the S25 Ultra, and you're seeing yourself that you just need a casual phone for you to take photos, well, the S25 Plus is the best option. And I love that this is also powered by the Galaxy AI, which gives us a lot of convenient use. It instantly translates menus, signs, and conversations, and it gives us quick itinerary suggestions and easy explainers while exploring. And what you're seeing here, guys, this phone is so compact to hold, and the screens are so nice, but mind you, this is IP68 rated, so it lets you handle rain, spills, dust, and beach days without stress. And can I just say that with this size of the S25 Plus, it's actually such a pocketable device already. So it's slightly bigger than the S25, which is at 6.2 inch, slightly smaller than the S25 Ultra, so it really feels balanced, but very, very powerful. If you want something lighter and easy to carry compared to the S25 Ultra, and if you prefer a larger screen and longer battery life compared to the S25, this is the best pick. This is a great device for daily use, and it will handle anything that you throw at it. And if you're thinking, right, can this phone actually multitask? Well, it can. And of course, you can open a lot more, and it won't even lag, for the reason that this is powered by our latest chips for Samsung Galaxy. Look at that, right? Very fast screen, very fast responsive time. Look at that. That's the S25 Plus. This is very ideal for big screen fans. 6.7-inch QHD Plus AMOLED, sharper visuals with Pro Scalar AI, heavy media users and gamers due to the large battery, multitaskers, bigger display makes productivity, split screen and video calls smoother, and for style seekers who want to have the same premium build but with a bolder, more immersive feel. So guys, right now, the S25 Plus is currently at $1,298, down from $1,478. And the devices that we are recommending for you to check out along with it, let's flash our recommendations for the multi-buy offer page. All right, so we have the $250.60 worth for the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, our Galaxy Watch 8 at $478.40. We have the Galaxy Watch Ultra as well at $790.40. And of course, the Samsung Care Plus at $147. So make sure you do the checking out right now. And just in case some people are coming in during this part of the live, well, welcome to you. We just finished talking about the S25 Plus, and if you don't want to check it out, again, check it out using our official Samsung.com website and Samsung Shop app. And don't forget to create your own Samsung member account so you can benefit from the free delivery and the 0% interest installment plans, plus stack up your rewards. The more purchase you make, the more rewards you get, and the more rewards you can stack up in the future. All right. So we're going to move to our next mobile phone. Well, of course, people right now are thinking to be more practical, right? Well, we have a practical option for a flagship phone, but if you want a more affordable phone without the flagship price, but you want to experience a little bit of flagship already, well, we have an awesomely intelligent phone for you, which is the Galaxy A56 5G at 128 gigabytes of storage. And this A56 5G is currently down to $418 from an original price of $538. All right, so enough talk. Let's watch this video about the A56. Look at that. Such a premium looking device, right? Which also gives you almost flagship experience. So right now, the Galaxy A56 5G is currently at $418 from $538. This is the 128 gigabytes of storage, all right? And of course, we're just gonna demonstrate to you guys how to properly use the code and how to properly locate it using our Samsung Shop app, which is over here. There you go. So we have it prepared already, but again, to quickly search for the product, just type in your keywords, which is A56, and then you're gonna see it pop up immediately. And now that we're here, we're just gonna choose our color. So I think the pink one is very cute. So let's check that one out. And of course, you can choose your storage. You can choose the 256 gigabytes of storage as well. But for the purpose of demonstration, let's use the 128 gigabytes of storage. And then, oh, look at that, guys. It's actually very easy to check out. Just search for it, and then that's how you choose the correct storage sizes. All right, so that's the Galaxy A56. Make sure to check out via our Samsung.com website. All right, so via Samsung.com website or Samsung Shop app. Those two options only. So for the features of this A56, let me quickly grab it because we also have it here in the studio. All right, there you go. Love how this phone looks like. Look at this premium looking phone at this very affordable price. This is perfect for everyday users who want a stylish, smooth, and reliable smartphone without paying flagship prices. Look at that. Looks so sleek with that glossy finish, right? So if you are also a beginning content creator or you are someone who does a lot of media consumption, this is your option. It has good camera quality plus strong display for photo, video editing, sharing, and streaming. So for those people who also want to have a high-speed display, or let's say a 120 hertz display, this is a very good phone for that. So for mobile gamers and multitaskers who would love to have good performance and a large screen size, the A56 can actually pull it off for you. And for those users who care about longevity, well, thanks to the durable build of this phone, it gives you that kind of assurance that you can use this for a long time. Plus, it comes with a long software support. And just like what the name is saying, 5G, you can be connected to the internet anytime in such a quick way. And this phone has a 6.7-inch of display, Super AMOLED screen with FHD+, so it's smooth for scrolling. The displays are bright, and it's gonna be great for streaming, social media, or gaming. The battery is having such a high endurance at 5,000 milliamp hours of battery life. Good for full day or more of use. This is coming with the Android 15 plus Samsung's One UI 7, and you can upgrade it to One UI 8. And this comes with 6 years of OS and security updates, which is very rare for phones at this price range. And this comes with the IP67 rated body. It's water and dust resistant. It has solid build quality with Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, rugged enough for real life use. And this comes with the awesome intelligent features, which include tools like object removal in photos, better photo editing, circle to search, so you can put some smartphone smarts in a mid-range phone. All right. So if you're thinking, how does the AI differ in this? Well, we call it awesome intelligence, as it will actually be a very good assistant for your, let's say, creative needs, and of course a little bit of productivity needs. So let's now try to see what this phone can do. All right, through the awesome intelligence. All right, look at that, guys. This has that AI button as well. So when you actually use this object eraser, you can quickly select the things that you don't want in the photo. So let's try to select some right now. Look at that, and then tap erase, and then you're good to go. I love that this just snaps, right? When you tap the correct buttons, you will immediately have the results. And look at that, looks natural, as if it's not there. And you can just save it, right? And as for the camera quality, let's try it right now. So we told you guys that this has the 50 megapixel capabilities as well. So let's try it. 3, 2, 1. All right. And then look at that. Great details coming from a mid-range phone. So if you're thinking, how does the camera differ from our flagship phones? Well, since this is an awesomely intelligent phone, this comes with those built-in filters as well. So our granddads, our grandmothers, our aunties and uncles can actually enjoy this as well. Like, look at that. Quite a lot of filter options that you can use for fun. Wow. Awesome, right? And you're seeing here, guys, that the screen is actually very, very responsive. 120 hertz of refresh rate. And when you turn it at the back, sleek, glossy finish. Love how this phone is also very thin and nice to the touch. Look at that. So the Galaxy A56 5G 128 gigabytes of storage is currently down to $418, down from $538. Make sure you do the checking out right now. A perfect gift for your kids, actually, for students, or even for, let's say, people in their 40s or 50s who would just need to be connected to you. All right, this phone is actually such a good starter for those who would love to have a smartphone. So choose this right now. But of course, for this live, we're not gonna leave our gamers behind. We have our 27-inch smart monitor M5 M50F FHD at $245.10, down from $448. So, are you curious about this monitor? Well, if you are a gamer or a parent who has a gamer child, might as well watch this video and be amazed over the features. So that's our smart monitor M5 during the live, which is currently down to $245.10. And let's try to search for it right now in the Samsung Shop app. So this is how you do it, guys. Very, very easy to search in our application. Just go over to the search bar and then type M5. All right, so we have the M5, M50F. Okay, so let's tap it and then tap for search. And you will see all these options and you will see it at the bottommost part. So once you tap the M5, you're gonna have to choose the correct size. All right, so we have a 27-inch and a 32-inch. And the 27-inch is the one that has the price of $245. So let's tap that, and what you're seeing here, guys, is that we can also trade up for the monitor, but for the purpose of demonstration, let's tap on no for now. And then when you tap on buy now, you will actually be directed to the multi-buy offer page as well for our gaming monitors, and you will be able to check out our sound bars and other sound devices with an additional 30% off. So when you tap check out, you'll be directed to the cart, so make sure you choose the perfect paired sound device for this as well. All right, so let's tap LS-SAVEBIG. This is how you use the code, guys. Again, all capital letters, no spaces, and correct sequence. And when you tap apply, you will get the additional discount as well on top of the instant discounts that we have during this live. So that's how you check out using the code, and that's how you will find the product here in the home of Samsung. So if you are living in a small space, maybe it's a studio, a shared flat, or a dormitory, this monitor gives us two devices in one. Big screen for streaming and monitor for work and gaming. It removes the need for a separate TV or console screen, less clutter, fewer devices. The smart ecosystem, such as apps, the Wi-Fi, and the remote, means you can actually lean back and watch, or lean forward and work without having to swap your stations. It's great for non-gamers as well, and for casual users who value convenience, all-in-one setup, and of course, the best valued monitor with this kind of hybrid usage. A lot of you viewers are saying that it's a clever hybrid between a monitor and smart TV, ideal device for people who want to work from home and have an entertainment unit but don't have space for both. The built-in streaming apps and smart hub experience really stand out, as it truly feels like a TV that comes with a remote, plenty of apps to watch all our favorite streaming services. The value for money gets strong mentions as well, for the reason that for those people who live in smaller homes or bedrooms, the M5 really saves space and represents fantastic value for money. A lot of users are also appreciating that it's a plug and play type type of monitor. It's very versatile. A lot of people are pleased with the sound, so they would rather listen and watch using their M5 monitor than watch on the big screen, which are TVs. A lot of your viewers are also highlighting the convenience of using it as both work and entertainment screen. So you can use it as a traditional PC monitor, but you can actually transform it to your instant entertainment hub. Switch off your CPU and it becomes a smart TV. And during this live, not only do we have the monitor at a discounted price, we also have the following benefits as a Samsung member: Samsung rewards, free delivery, 0% interest installment plans, and of course, our official Samsung warranty for this monitor, plus the Samsung Care Plus plan for TVs and monitors at a discounted price. So for tonight, the 27-inch smart monitor M5 is currently at $245.10 from $448. So do the checking out right now. Next up, we have such a powerful TV. Actually, this is one of those very few times that we are featuring these TVs at these prices, and of course at this kind of size. We have the 77-inch OLED S95F 4K Samsung Vision AI Smart TV from $9,999. It is currently down to $7,649. Wow, that's a huge jump from the original price. This TV can be checked out with the code LS-SAVEBIG as well, so don't forget to use the code on top of the instant discount. So, if you want to know more about this multi-awarded TV, well, let's watch this video.
Chance for the early shot. Oh! The Twin Cities broke a 76-year-old record high on Earth. Temperatures reached 57 degrees by midday, according to the National Weather Service. And temperatures are expected to be in the 20s for the rest of the week, with lows in the teens.
Try driving a 10-ton hearse.
I have, and if you give me the keys.
Not now, Trevor.
Well, look at that. Such a good TV, right? That's why it's currently at $7,649, down from $9,999. This is such a great choice for the reason that this has the top tier picture quality. OLED and AI enhancements coming together, well, you are sure to have cinema-grade visuals for movies, streaming, or even gaming. This has a very versatile usage, for it works as a top-end TV for films and series, but it's also a gaming screen with high refresh and very low latency. It's comfortable in many settings, for it has matte glare-free panel, so it handles daylight or bright rooms better than just typical OLEDs. We have a future-proof feature for this as well, as it has HDR10+, VRR, nightly OS support, good audio, and flexible connectivity, making it a buy once, enjoy many years device. So it's actually a great investment for our homes, as it also gives us an all-in-one package. Strong display, decent speakers, smart features, gaming support. Well, you don't necessarily need an extra gear. So guys, if you are thinking, should you check out this TV? Well, actually, yes, for it has all of those amazing features. Plus, of course, when you buy this right now at this very special price, you might not be able to get it at this special price ever again. So if you're really looking to step up your home entertainment, well, this is your TV. It gives us premium HDR experience, powerful built-in audio, Dolby Atmos with a 4.2.2 channel speaker system, plus object tracking sound, powered by AI as well, visuals and sound. Amazing TV. It has smart and adaptive software. It runs on Samsung's latest smart TV platform with Vision AI, adapting picture and sound automatically based on content and room conditions. And of course, on top of all that, slim and premium design. Ultra thin, minimalist build that looks stunning on a wall or a stand. Designed to match high-end living spaces. And currently, this TV is currently at $7,649. This is with the code LS-SAVEBIG already. And last but not the least, the thing that will tie up our home entertainment setup, that is a soundbar. And for tonight, we have our Q Series soundbar, subwoofer and rear speaker 2025 edition, which is down to $1,649. All right, without further ado, let's watch this video and see the features of this device.
Some say he's got a hidden stash of cash, enough to make him disappear forever.
And there you guys have it. That's our Q Series soundbar HWQ990F 2025 edition, which has an 11.1.4 channel and of course a subwoofer and a rear speaker, all 2025 edition. So if you want to really have an immersive viewing experience in your homes, might as well purchase this right now. Syncs well with your smart TV and of course Dolby Atmos supported as well. So what are you waiting for? Make sure to enjoy your new year with this soundbar paired with your TV. And for tonight, again, don't forget to use the code LS-SAVEBIG for it and get it for only $1,649. And those are all of it from us here at the home of Samsung. And before we end the live, can I just quickly do a recap of all the things that we talked about? Again, all of the products that are in the shopping bag, they are all available to be checked out with the code LS-SAVEBIG. So just tap your product and then don't forget to apply the code. And of course, guys, the code is stackable with our flash sales site-wide. So don't be surprised when the products prices are jumping. All right? And of course, for tonight, we featured the 5 amazing products. We have the Galaxy S25 Plus, Galaxy A56 5G, the 27-inch Smart Monitor M5, the 77-inch OLED S95F, and the Q Series soundbar with subwoofer and rear speaker. All right, so those are all of it from us for tonight, and we're going to be seeing you guys again tomorrow. Just a few more days before New Year comes, so make sure you are securing your products already, because maybe by the time we hit the New Year's, well, the promotions are over. So good night, Singapore. Download the Samsung Shop app so you'll be notified tomorrow. And of course, happy shopping.